Hello everyone and happy Easter once again as we continue this beautiful feast of the church. The church knows it's too rich to try and exhaust in one day, so she gives us 8 full days, and then if that were not enough, we have a whole Easter season. I've written something about this in the bulletin, so I'll leave you to check that out for yourselves. But I thought today I would just check in and with a personal message, and I intend to do this each week, a chance and a way of hopefully feeling a bit closer to you and making you feel a bit closer to me. We've all been inside now, some more so than others. Some are able to go about their work with relative interruption or little interruption, while most of us certainly have been very much affected. And this being indoors for most of the time, except for essential reasons, can lead to a bit of cabin fever. We just want to get out, especially when the weather is so beautiful around us. But for the common good and our safety and that of others, we stay put. So I thought I'd just offer a couple of thoughts about how we can survive this time. Obviously, we need to pray, and we need to keep prayer as the center of our lives. A wise priest said to me once, "Mark, don't build your prayer around your life. Rather, build your life around your prayer." And you know what? This is so true. Perhaps never truer than a time such as this. Therefore, having a good spiritual routine of our prayer life, and then we build our lives around that, can actually be a real help and safety for us at this time. It gives us order. It gives us a predictability. It enables us to look forward to things that are happening in the afternoon or in the evening. But if we don't have a structure, we don't have an order, then everything can seem to be all jumbled together. Particularly if we are working from home, then it can be difficult to distinguish between what's work, what's play, what's relaxation, what's prayer, and so forth. The 16th century mystic and saint, the first woman doctor of the church, Saint Teresa of Avila, was going through a particularly dark spot in her life, the dark night of the soul, which he says in her writings lasted something like 20 years. Some say perhaps she was going through some kind of a depression and so forth. Who knows, perhaps a mixture of things. But the one thing she says very clearly is that although she often didn't feel like praying, she didn't want to do certain things, the fact that she stuck to her daily routine was something that later on she would speak of in hindsight as the very thing that saved her. So I can't stress this enough, to have a daily routine for yourselves, and perhaps to have a different daily routine for Sunday as a way of keeping the Lord's Day, a way of keeping that day as extra special, and in this way to strengthen yourself against perhaps complacency or negativity, those things that can just creep in upon us. The final thing I would say to you is this: to do your best to not get used to being away from Mass. I know it's no one's problem or fault or anything like that, but to ask the Lord to give you a longing for the day when you can come to Mass again face to face. I know so many of you tune in to Masses or online, and this is wonderful, but it's not quite the same, because there will come a time when we're able to come to Mass and be present in the church to adore our Lord on the very altar there, just a few meters away from us. So I just leave you with these thoughts today, and I look forward to joining you again next week. Happy Easter to you.